Let's salute the bravest fighter of the weekend now, shall we? Jackie Beltrao has witnessed the end of Michael Watson's epic journey.
It may have taken competitor number 60,199 6 days, 2 hours and 27 minutes to complete the London Marathon. But for Michael Watson, crossing the finish line was a huge step, and it was a wonderful feeling.
Just a few blisters on my feet, that's about it. I've loved it all the way. Each mile I was getting strong each step of the way.
It was the slowest London Marathon ever, but one of the most remarkable. Michael Watson only learnt to walk again last year, 12 years after his boxing career came to an end, and he almost died in a fight with the man who finished the marathon with him, Chris Eubank. Ever since, he's been fighting for his life, fighting to overcome his brain injuries. So understandably, it's been a very special week for Michael.
Each and every day the crowd is growing a bit larger and larger. It's just been fantastic. I've enjoyed myself from day one.
In spite of their history, Watson and Eubank are now friends, and Eubank has been moved by what he's achieved.
I'm inspired. Ashamed that I was part and parcel of why this came about. But inspired in as much as someone can actually dig this deep.
And even the surgeon, who's been with him through 6 brain operations over the last decade, never thought he'd see his toughest patient like this.
I think he survived more difficult physical trauma than any patient I've known. And what he's done in this marathon, he's done for other people less fortunate than himself. And when you think of what he's been through, it's something that, would have crushed most of us.
In his own words, Michael Watson shouldn't be talking or walking, but he wants to raise £1 million for the Brain and Spine Foundation and plans more challenges. So what's next?
Sit down and have something to eat.
But he won't be resting for long. Michael Watson may have come a long way, but he feels he still has a very long way to go.
He'll never stop, will he? What a fantastic effort. And it must have struck a chord with one man more than most of us. Spencer Oliver with Adam Smith.
So the incredible Michael Watson completes the London Marathon. And Spencer, you walked the last couple of miles with him. What was the atmosphere like on the Mall?
I mean, the turnout that he had was phenomenal. You know, Michael's still a massive star, and it was great to see so many people with him. Myself and Chris Eubanks was walking alongside him, walking down the Mall, and it was a real emotional time, you know. I mean, I done it myself after I come out of hospital back in '98. I done the marathon, and it's all flooding back, and it was just, you know, Michael was my inspiration, and he was the man that pulled me through the way I did, you know, because I've got nothing but admiration for him. And you know, if we see Michael the way that he was, and now to see him doing the 26 miles, was just phenomenal. You know, you've got to ask yourself, what is the man going to do next?
What were the last few hundred yards left as he came towards the finish? I mean, and everybody out supporting him. It's incredible he's even done it.
I know, it is amazing, you know, and I said to Michael, we was walking down, you know, the last sort of 800 metres, if you like, and I said to him, hey, Michael, how are you feeling? He says, yeah, I'm feeling good, I'm warming up, man, I'm warming up. He's still got all the wit there, and, you know, it was just lovely, and it was a real emotional time. And then me and Chris Eubanks held the finishing line for him, and he come down, he just looked at us and he said, I've done it, I won the biggest fight of my life.
Absolute miracle. Paula Radcliffe may have got the achievements in the athletic terms, London Marathon-wise, but congratulations to Michael Watson for doing what he did from us all.
Absolutely right. It's Everest next, Barry. They're leaving on Wednesday, apparently.
Yeah, he's a remarkable fella. You know, it's what he's done for boxing is quite incredible. I mean, he had the trouble with Mickey Duff early on in his career, and then he changed the rules and the shape of the game, and then he had that traumatic fight with which we all witnessed with Eubank, and he's come through. He's just an inspiration to everybody. He's remarkable, and what Peter Hamlin said, I think, is very much the point. He's doing this for other people, to help other head injury victims, not just from boxing, but from every other walk of life, and he's an inspiration.
Jim, you said it before. You said it before it started, this odyssey. There is no doubt that he will finish.
Oh, no question in my mind. Yeah. I mean, thinking back when he was a fighter, Ben and Eubank are legends of the 90s in this country, but he had beaten both of them. Yeah. A wonderful boxer, and now a wonderful human being, and a wonderful achievement.
How about the impact it's made directly for the sport of boxing, Nicky, this?
Well, I mean, historical, isn't it, really? I mean, not only for the image of boxing, I think, because it showed a caring side to everybody, the way they rallied around Michael Watson, but I think, obviously, as Barry said, that it brought about major changes, certainly on the medical side of boxing, and
Absolutely.
and to the administration of boxing in this country. And I suppose, looking back at it, although it was a big headache for the British Boxing Board of Control, you know, we're all better for it. And
Saved the sport in many ways.
Well, I wonder also, does Spencer actually feel that he owes his life to Watson in that way?
Well, I think he said he did, and certainly without the medical controls that were brought in after the Michael Watson affair, Spencer wouldn't have been treated as quickly and as well as he was treated, and perhaps Spencer actually owe his life to Michael Watson.
It's also amazing, Jim, that Michael Watson is still in love with boxing.
That's what makes him such a classy guy in my eyes. He's never complained. He's accepted what's happened. The way he's never decried boxing. He took the board of control to court, fair enough, but he's never decried boxing. There was anything wrong about boxing, and he still supports boxing and still loves boxing. And the best advert, at one time it was the worst advert we had for boxing, but now without doubt he's one of the best.
Thank you, and he has a special place in all our hearts as well.